Hey, good morning out there, everybody. It is a Thursday morning, and we are firing up here. So normally we'd be playing Aria Chronicle this morning, or another more JRPG story-driven game, but unfortunately we're having some issues. Aria Chronicle's stuttering and threatening to crash every time I hit something. So unfortunately, we don't really have the time to sit here and work our way through that. So we're just going to train over. We've been playing Boyfriend Dungeon in the evenings, so we're just going to pick that up for now, because tonight is Pokemon Unite. In any case, if you're hanging out today, thank you for joining me. So we're just going to get on with this. You can check out my other replays, both here on Twitch and over on YouTube. Just search for Raven1841, and we will get to doing... Oh, look, that's fixed itself. That's good. That's interesting. Wow. Those look really weird in Icon. But where we left off, we had just gotten out of the dungeon. We're starting to build some kind of a friendship. Oh, 100% want that. With 7, we're developing the friendships with other units, characters, weapons, whatever you want to call them. We passed on a couple of people, and there's definitely at least one or two that I want, like, nowhere near me. There's one dude who's, like, super stalkery, who can just, like, stay the hell away. Woohoo! Travel guide. Okay. And now we're down to needing steel. So to review, where are we at? He's finally given up because he was 0 for 3. Like, this is like our cousin character who keeps trying to set us up, and it's just like, dude, miss. No. Valera looks... the muffin stench is gone. Okay, so she's our dagger. We've gone and talked with her. We found out last night he's a vampire, apparently. Which makes sense, given his sword is, like, all about bleeds and stuff. 7 is, like, a K-pop star who's just got all of that drama that comes with being frequently in the public eye. Got Isaac here, who's just some kind of a salaryman who's not figured things out yet. Your mother who texts you, and it's really adorable. It's super supportive, but wow, does she like to pry. Creepy Captain Stalker here, who vaguely resembles a racist, which is fantastic. Or a speciesist? I don't know. Jonah the Axe, who we met once, and just like... He was so awkward and timid. It was just kind of like, nah, I can pass on this, thanks. And then Rowan, who we've recently met and went on a hike with, and that was interesting. But they're super cryptic and very, not difficult to get along with, but it's just kind of like, this is a lot of effort. So we'll get going here. We got our morning coffee, and... This isn't a bad way to spend the morning, that's for sure. Let's get around here. Thus far, yeah, I really like the game. Like, it's been cute. It's been fun. It's definitely thrown a couple of curveballs at us. But, you know, I guess that's how you get replayability for a game like this. Okay, so I think we've hit everything that we can for now. So let's head into the dungeon. Who do we want to start with? Probably one of our lower ranks. Actually, I really want to try this out. So let's start on floor 1. Give ourselves a lot of room to work with here. Ooh, and let's lock this in so I don't, like, fall backwards and bash my head in on the floor. Seems good. Okay. Ooh.
This place smells of greed.
Okay, so this has got a really wide swing on it. And I'm not sure how close... Like, if they get in too close, am I going to have a problem? Or does it hit everything... Whoop! As well. Well, we're already kind of... Beep boop. Okay. Interesting. Kind of like a little ranged something. It's definitely got a slower swing, though. It's much more calculated. Like, you have to think a little bit more about where you're swinging rather than just kind of, like, stabbing in the right direction at things. But the fact that its arc is wide is really good. So head down to floor 2 here. Oh, God, I hate these little things. Like, the little cell phones are by far the ones that are complicating this the most. But let's go around here and start heading through. In any case, if you're hanging out this morning, I appreciate it. My name's Raven. We're playing Boyfriend Dungeon this morning. Aria Chronicle is having a little bit of trouble. So we will try to figure out that at a later time. Yikes. Okay. Get around it. Hello. Second wave? Guess so. We'll just dodge around that real quick. Pick up whatever's here. Yay! Some plastic. Some gold. Interesting. Loud and bright. Soft and quiet. Huh. I did not know that. That's interesting. We could make one. Okay. Ooh, let's see here. Unmarked machine with 2 joysticks and a black screen. It's probably cursed. Let's ask. What is it? Are they just gonna get, like, salty with us for not knowing everything about the universe? Let's go with it's probably cursed. Of course. Do. Well, that was cute. Okay, so they're definitely the type where you have to, I don't say have to, but like that enjoys less traditional answers. Like, you definitely have to really take a second and think about what kind of interesting. Like you can't give them, you know, the traditional, this is what most people would answer or like to say or whatever. You've got to kind of like think around them, for lack of a better phrase. Okay, so we've got you. Let's go. Let's get 7. Start moving. Hack our way through this. So one of the things that I may have kind of missed about this game is that I think you're supposed to pursue everybody at once, which is a little awkward, I think. But, you know, whatever works, as long as it's fun. We'll get hack through this, and we'll head this way, I guess. Yeah, let's hang out here for a moment. Okay. That's true. Yes, yeah. We'll destroy them. Bust them up. Good job, bud. What do you like? You like kind of childy things, travel guides, racing games? Racing game? Maybe? I guess so. Sweet. Let's go. Nuh-uh. Let's hack some shit apart. Like, he's just trying to play it cool. He's trying so hard to play it cool. It's just like, dude, just like relax for a second. Be yourself. Like, I get it. Your job requires you to play this character that's, but, man, like, when you're out in day-to-day, just like, relax. Yeah, agreed. Pretty smooth. Down we go. On to the next floor. Yeah, keep moving. So far, so good. Okay. Oh. Got popped in the face there, but there's some health. That helps a lot. We'll keep moving here. Let's see what we get. A little bit liquid. And yep, we'll just kind of keep hacking our way through this. Forward, forward, forward. We're doing a lot of damage. Previously, on these floors at least, you know, you'd only be able to do so much. Okay, let's see here. Scuffs at the ice. I'd rather chat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, like, the more you're here, the more you get used to it. Okay, well, that kind of... Like, I guess it kind of went somewhere, but it didn't. But that's fair. Let's kick this open. Get some monies and whatever this is. Oh, whoops. There we go. Yep. We'll just swing around them. See what we can do. Second wave. Yo. They're all bunched up. Ow. Wow, I just like stood in that one for whatever reason. We'll pick this up and head on north. Do. Pick up some plastic and some monies. Yay for money. I still haven't quite figured out, aside from like, I've been buying like fabric and things to make the gift items. But aside from that, I haven't really figured out what the money's for. Like, outfits, kind of generic and bland. Like, I don't know if they're supposed to be worth more or what, but I don't know. So, there's that floor, and he's set. So, let's head on over to Isaac, I guess. Floor 5. We've already done the key here, but let's bust this thing open real quick, just because we're here. Yikes. 50s and 30s. So much damage so fast. Oh, okay. Let's check the phone real quick. Yo. Hello? Okay. Let's see here. It'll probably be awful. Some newbie locals and doesn't even have light sticks. Aww. Yeah. For sure. Concerts and stuff are fun. Uh-oh. Okay. So that's the... Like, why do I have this feeling that when we go on this one, we're going to have to, like, make a choice between Sunder and Seven? Like, they're just going to butt heads or something. Like... I mean, that's definitely a little awkward, but I don't know. That's the whole thing about, like, not being exclusive is, like, everyone just has to be mature and accepting and communicate. You just gotta... Sure. World traveler, I see. Let's go. Oh, I could probably give him the... I should have given him the cufflinks. Oh, well. We'll stab on through. Just hack our way through this. Let's see here. Okay, there's a couple of vaults here. Nice. Safes. A couple of safes here. Pick up what's there. Head up this way and bust this one, too. Hey, we got an onyx. And $2. We did it. Alright, so we will head up and around. Yo. Yep. Oh. A lot of crap in this room. Yikes. Nope. Almost. Almost got through it without a scratch. Botched it at the end. Oh well. Down, down, down we go. Yeah, we probably could have given him the cufflinks and gotten through this much quicker. But it's okay. I'm not worried about it. Next time. I almost got snapped there. Let's bust through this. Keep moving. Well, we'll come around. Try to get a hold of this. Pop you out. Let's go this way. Cool. There's a challenge. Let's do it. Yo! Yep. We're just gonna bust our way through here. Yikes. We got him real quick there. And we'll pop the rest of these. Make sure we don't miss anything. And head on in. Open up the safe. Yay! We did it. That is true. But it's perfectly fine if you don't find yours. Like, you just make do with what you can. Alright, let's see here. Really? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Cats. I mean, I prefer dogs to cats. But, I mean, like, birds are the best, right? Like, let's go with this. Okay. Yes, even snakes. Snakes are better than cats. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're 100% that type of a person. So let's take these and start going through here. Stab our way through. Try not to get caught. Ow! And as soon as I say, like, try not to get caught, I immediately get busted in the face. Right, let's pick up whatever this is, pick these out, and head down, and then we will switch to who? Who are we going to switch to? Let's go... Let's see what's up with Valera. Like, there aren't too many more floors to go, but let's... Ah, damn. Yikes, 2. Well, at least there's the health pot to clean it up, but... okay. Slicer. These are odd answers to this. Okay. Verona Hotel Ballroom. Okay, I guess. I don't know if that... I mean... Ah! Not paying attention. Not paying attention at all. Uh-huh. We will head up this way. And try to... Alright, so now we're getting through this. Ah. Okay. Fabric is good. We'll stab that through. There seems to be something big in that room, but there's also this here, which is a not quite secret room. Alright. Challenge. Let's go. Yeah. Bunch of big TVs with magical multicolored balls. Well, at least they're not the color TVs yet. Okay. Let's see the next one. 3. Ow! Yo! Oh. Not an excellent showing, but we'll take it, I guess. We will pop open this vault. See what we found here. Woohoo! Just a piece of plastic. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. That is why we're here, I guess. Almost, not quite. Sleepy phone. Bust you open. Keep on moving here. An arcade. We've done this event before. Yay. Yep, that's true. Skin conductivity, 2 metal rods.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Let's follow her lead. Beep boop. Okay. Like, that's one way to think about this, I guess. Oh. Yeah, you couldn't scandalize the monsters. Let's see here. For her, maybe tourism guide? Okay. Yeah. I don't know if that was the right call or if there's somebody else that works better for her, but... Okay, we're going to just take the hit there and bash our way through these. We will get the fabric. Did the monsters put this here? I don't know. Like... Oh, that was health. That was good. So head back up and around. Try to find the staircase down to the next level here. Room with a bunch of stuff in it. Let's just try to stay ahead of them. One step at a time, I guess. Just gotta get better at the roll stab. Just working our way around things. The timing for recoil on this is a little bit rough. Huh. Okay. We'll get the backstabs. And there's the T and floor. Woohoo! Alright. Heading on down. And she's getting really close. So let's finish this floor with her, and then we'll switch over to Sunder. See where we can get with that. Oh, yo. Okay. So we're just going to abuse this door here. There we go. Make sure we got everything. Hack through on that. All right, we are moving all right along here. So here's a challenge. Ay. Little bats. Poke around here. I don't see anything else. Hello? There we go. We got it. In any case, if you're hanging out, thanks for joining me. My name is Raven. We're playing Boyfriend Dungeon this morning. Aria Chronicle is having a little bit of an issue. If you're enjoying hanging out, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow thing. Check out the links below to help support me. Yeah, take a massage. Great. Nah. Yeah. Let's go. Probably not. There you go. There's the attitude. Just get him and get him. This is a really weird angle. But, ow. Yeah. He's taking all kinds of hits now. Okay, so let's pop this open and get healthy again. See if we can try to not die. I guess I'll pick that up. I probably shouldn't have in case I botch this next part, but I guess it's fine. Yeah, like, yo, that wasn't right. Okay. Well, there goes the exact reason I shouldn't have picked that up, but live and learn. So I think that'll finish her rank off for this run, and that's almost it. So now we're back to Sunder here, and we are in the deeps. Let's get this done. Let's watch it take its first... Double Well, I mean, like, we got it. It's just... 3. Just hack this apart. Kaboom. Yep. We get the items from it. And I probably don't need to fight the floor bosses every time, but, you know, why not? Huh. 3. 1, 3. Okay, so yeah, like, when he finishes now, he's also applying this little debuff, which is supposed to dump their damage. Okay. Let's just try to keep moving here and not get caught too badly. Alright. Getting better. Whoop. Little bats here. And I guess we'll check out this way. It may circle back to nothing, but it also might not. So we'll see. Okay, so this is a fountain that does kind of circle back, so we're not going to hit this quite yet. Let's head down and see what this room has. Yikes. We'll just kind of work our way through. All right. So far, so good. Yeah, and that's good that we backtracked here. So we'll pick up this safe. We get a business suit, apparently. And bust this open, and off we go. We'll head up and around. All right, let's see the fountain event. That's true. Yeah, unfortunately. Yep. Not much to see here. Over and through and to... Alright, so the color TVs drop 3 orbs, which we do have to be aware of. We'll just pop you both. There we go. Got him. I don't know. That's a really good question, actually. Let's just finish these off. Make sure there's nothing else here that we might miss. Little liquid, little wire, and we'll head down. Yep. Next level. Pop. 1, 2, 3. Ow. Yeah, like monsters are definitely starting to speed. Up. I mean, I guess that's whoa. Expected. You know, the deeper you go, the harder they're gonna get. Whoop. Let's pick this up, and probably the less healing items you're gonna get too. Or maybe it's just that they're fewer and further between. Got caught on that edge. 1, 2, 3. We'll just finish that up. I see that there's a vault this way, so we'll just work our way towards that under the assumption that this is... damn. Like, that third shot is just enough to mess you up. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. Whew. We got through it. Wasn't pretty. But, you know, a win is a win. So we'll take this, bust it open, get some bourbon. Woohoo. I should probably pop a heal here, just in case. So now it's branching off like 3 different directions. I'm going to go this way, I think. And make sure I didn't miss anything here. Because it'd really be nice to find another T. Okay. So that is not correct. That was a little bit of a roundabout. But hey, what you gonna do, right? Get some sugar and head down. Do. The ice ring. Woohoo! Skate for a little bit. Yep. We'll take the race. Off we go. Yay! Fun. Let's keep stabbing at it. And now... Okay, we do have to be a little more aware of our movements. Yikes! They're everywhere. You're super... And I roll right into that hit. That was super smart of me. So we'll try to get a hold of this. And you... Put you on the retreat. Get back here. Alright. I think that's everything here, and that does clear this floor. Down we go. A little bit of progress. Not a lot, though. Floor 11. Let's start checking. Yikes. Dodge. 3, 3. Huh. That was interesting. I wonder if the roll through just kind of absorbed that hit, or like what happened there, because I definitely got hit by it, but I didn't take any damage. So I don't know. Yo, ow! As I roll face first into the other one and just eat it. Okay. We got him. We got him. Let's see what's up this way. Massage chairs. Uh-huh. Yep. So we're just gonna let him sleep. Yep. And yay, we did it. Unfortunately, these events are very, like, I want to say repetitive, but it's like worse than repetitive because they're there's nothing, like, I mean, it's the exact same event every time you hit the same rest stop with the same character. So, I mean, yeah, it's nice that it gives you extra chances to, like, quote-unquote get it right, but it's also just kind of, I don't want to say boring, but, yeah. It's not interesting. Like, every time you do the same, like, doing the same thing over and over again, I don't know, it just kind of, like, removes you from the not reality of this game. Alright, couple of glass here. Let's walk over this again. Let's try to not lock ourselves into a corner. The bats as they come in. We'll pick up the liquids, the wires. This thing will take a swing at us. And we did it. Let's bust open this safe. See what we get here. A recipe and a couple of dollars. I mean, you do accumulate money relatively fast, which is nice. Let's not lock... Ah, damn. Trying to not block ourselves in there, because we knew that hit was coming from the cell phone. And unfortunately, we still face first into it. Ah! Man, these TVs. Okay. Yikes. Alright, let's make sure we cleared out everything, and I guess we'll continue north. That's a staircase already, but we have gotten, like, barely anything off of this floor. So let's just backtrack a little bit and see what we can find. Yeah, like, I guess we just chose every wrong direction here. It's fine. There can't be that much left. Maybe this floor is longer than I thought, and we did get everything. I don't know. Let's see here. I can hit you through the door. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. 3, 1, 2, 3. And we'll just, like, take our shots. Take them where we can get them. Not much back here. This may have been a waste of time, unfortunately. Ow! Ow! As I, like, backtrack and get hit by everything. Well, this was an unfortunate, direction to take here. This did not work out. Oh, I guess we still found a health potion to make it, or a, what are these? Bubble tea? We found ourselves a bubble tea, and that's just gonna have to be enough. But, I mean, there's going to be some XP on the back end for that, so I guess it's worth it. In any case. Yep. Thanks for hanging out this morning. My name is Raven. We're playing Boyfriend Dungeon. If you're enjoying hanging out, please be sure to check out some of my replays. You can find them here on Twitch and over on YouTube. Just search for Raven1841. Our current live schedule is Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Eastern. We are usually playing like JRPG, strategy type games, turn-based stuff in the mornings, and more action-adventure things like this, and Pokemon Unite in the evenings. It's been a lot of fun so far. People should definitely come out and hang out and join us. So with Aria Chronicle, unfortunately, having the troubles it is, it looks like we're going to have to retire it until we can figure out what the deal is. So we'll probably be moving on to a different game in the near future. The question is what? So I'm thinking I'm definitely gonna want to stick with something a little bit lower key than this in the mornings. Probably another JRPG or turn-based type game. Ow, blast. The question is, the question is what? So I am kind of thinking about heading towards the classics next. Like, I can backtrack and pick up one of the Final Fantasies again. Maybe one of the turn-based. Yeah. What about you? Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't know. We've got to take a look at it. Maybe we'll pick up, like... I don't know if I'm up for another Ogre Battle replay. Or maybe... we picked up the new Brigandine a little while ago. And... those could be really lengthy. Oh, this is new. Okay. What are you? Hi. Okay. Alright. Yo, okay. No. Just no. We're gonna get away from you and you're gonna explode into what this is. Ah. Ow. Okay. Yikes. Ow. Ow. We're just gonna eat all of that, apparently. We'll get out of the way, at least. We'll hack through these as fast as we can. 1, 2, 3. Ow. Apparently we can't hack through that like that. Ah, crap. We're gonna get hit by this. Bust through as many of these as possible. Ow. Okay. So we can apparently just throw stuff at it. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're gonna heal up before we accidentally this too. 3, 1, 2, 3. Roll back. Ah! Ah! Mm-hmm. I mean, we're figuring it out. Ow. Yep. Oh. Damn. Ugh. One more heal. Alright. Let's try to get it before it can spawn new ads. And we did. Maybe. Please don't kill me when you explode. Giant angry bug. Yo. And what? Okay. Fear of change conquered? Was that it? Interesting. Are there multiple dungeons? Of course. Sweet. Interesting.
Hey,
and who are you?
Careful. Hi, I'm Sawyer.
Mm.
Sorry I'm a little long. I don't mean to be awkward to wield.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I didn't mean to be down here at all.
Really?
Memory's fuzzy, and my head hurts like crazy. I feel
of
like
course.
something's missing. It's weird. Huh. I guess I should go to the hospital.
Yeah, maybe. That
And
seems like
call
a
my
good
mom.
idea.
Or my blacksmith.
Yeah?
But all that has to wait because I'm late to history class. Oh, tardy.
Oh.
My professor's gonna dock me points for
Yeah,
sure.
like Casina 7 was gone for 2 weeks. Who knows how long you've been gone for?
Here's my
Sure,
number.
kid.
Bye.
Yeah, that's a little... Like, I mean... How old is this kid? Like... We are not dating a 15-year-old. That's really awkward. Okay, so that's it. Like, that is the entirety of this dungeon. Alright. Sweet. So we'll pick up some levels. Sunder finished off as well. So far, so good. 21. And that's a text message. Okay. So I guess that's it for this run. Leave to meet Isaac at his party. What do I want to wear? Something serious. Okay. Off we go.
Well, hello.
That's right. Yes, I do. That was pretty forward. That's true. I do need to find a new tailor. I need to get a number of things fixed and made and whatnot. Like, I've got a really nice leather jacket that I need to have relined. So if anybody out there knows somebody good and, like, reasonably priced, yeah. Oh, that was... I wasn't even reading the fucking question shit. I wonder. That's none of your business. Yes. Good. Go play with the shrimp. Ugh. What? Single malt blend, please. Of all the things to nitpick, though, there's quite the interesting one. Like, how much of a high-class dickbag do you have to be, and how deep is that stick shoved up your ass to, like, criticize the number of malts in a whiskey, like, at a party? Like, yikes. Dr. Muffin the Third. Well, about that. Yikes. Just like, yeah, like, you just want to haul off and deck the old man. The profit in sword smooching. Yep. And he's gone. Of course. Back to the music. Do 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 do. No shit. Don't worry about it. Ah, well. Of course they are. Isaac pooped his pants. Well, there's a story to tell. Don't tell the assistant things like that. Like, yikes. Whoa. Fuck you, old man. Like, if that's the attitude you want to take, get out. Yo. No. No, you started some shit. Fuck you. Like, you want to talk? Like, whoa. Oh, Oh, really? Good. Good fucking buy. Let's... Let's go... Like, there's the more forward option, and I guess, like, he is... like, straight to the point and stabby type. Let's go... here. Aw. Okay. Alleys. Interesting. Alleys. Blue flower. Yay. Thanks. Let's go check out the party. Woohoo! We did it. I'm glad. Let's go to the crafting table. Is there anything... So these are the things we made. These are the things we're short on. What do we need for that? Glue? Okay, so let's do this one. The business suit. The amethyst suit, I guess. Fox hood. Kigu and fox hood? Sweet. Fine. Yeah, we'll make that. Fine bourbon. Yes, for bourbon. And the gold chain. All right. Let's see why our phone is blowing up. Okay. Okay, so we definitely have to stop at La Rosa. We have to check that out. Let's see here. Yo, okay. Nice meeting you. Okay, that makes sense. They, them. Pronouns are so important. Like, it's really neat to see people finally starting to post, and I don't want to say finally starting to, but like seeing it in people's profiles is really, it makes life a lot easier for keeping people comfortable. It's one of the things I've seen like people have on name tags now too, like around just the business places and just out in the quote unquote real world. And I think it's really important. I think it's one of those things that is just a good practice to begin. Like, I don't really... Yeah. Okay, so... Sure. Cool. So that's two things. What? Oh. Well, that was a... Of course, the bird. Okay. Of course. Yep. Short, straight, to the point. I don't like even want to read his messages. Like, I worry that... I think this is a game where they get return receipts. And I just... Like, I want to hard ignore him and see what happens. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. Weird vibes from the basement. Let's go check it out. Like. Okay. So maybe that's the next dungeon. That's good. Yeah. For sure. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to read this. Uh-huh. That's right. Good. Thanks for inviting me. Okay. Cool. All right. So not a lot of events. Let's check out... What? Live by the sword to... Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well... Are you buzzing again? It's really weird. Like, you'll hear the, like, and not always sure what the deal is. Okay, let's go here. Let's check this out. See if Sunder's going to ruin this. Yo, that's kind of douchey. Like, oh, like I'm gonna call that one out. 100% true. Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Yo. Marsky and McQueen. 7 of what? I only see 2. Mm-hmm. That's right. Oh, and he just immediately... God, why are you everywhere? Uh-huh.
Ugh.
Go away. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. No, you're a creepy fucking stalker.
Ugh.
Get the point. I don't care which point, be it the end of one of these swords or that you don't want to be around you. Ugh. Fuck off. Good. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Woohoo! Nice. Fun. Man, I cannot wait to get back to, like, concerts and bands and clubs and DJing and partying and conventions and everything else. Like, I miss that shit so much. Anyway. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know, right? Let's see here. Uh-huh. That's cool. Sweet. Mm-hmm. Music and there you go. Yep. Yeah. Thank you. That was excellent. Like, you never really want things to go that far in a situation, but sometimes they just have to. Like, people just don't get the point, and, you know, they need a good scare to get them to fuck off. What? Agio? Oh? Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Sure. Uh-huh. That's... Do you want comfort or do you want solutions? Like... Let's go with this. Okay. Like, this is kind of an awkward... Like, maybe I just don't understand big show business enough. But, like, this just seems like an awkward little conundrum. Like... I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yep. Do we make the forward move? Yeah. Okay. Apples. What? Where did you hide these apples this entire time? What? And they're peeled and chopped? Like, how are they not brown mush after an entire night at the club?
Later.
Okay. Yeah, let's go with what kind of nice thing would be you? Sure. Yeah, I do too. I want to know what the deal is with that, like, collar mark around his neck, though. Like, that's... It's really neat. Like, I don't know what it actually is. Ah. Yeah, I agree. It was a mistake. I did. Apples are good stuff. Okay. So that went relatively well. Let's check out what Rowan is up to. In any case, my name is Raven. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We're playing Boyfriend Dungeon. If you're enjoying hanging out, please be sure to do the like, share, subscribe, follow thing. Check out the links below to help support me. We're playing games. Okay, so our live schedule right now is Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Eastern. And we're just kind of bouncing between a couple of games. Lately, it's been Aria Chronicle, Boyfriend Dungeon, Pokemon Unite. But unfortunately, we had a little issue with Aria Chronicle getting crashy. So we're switching off for a little bit. We'll try to find another game to play in the meantime. But now we've arrived at this mansion, and let's see what Rowan's up to. Let's knock gently. Let's just go. It's a little dim.
Nothing more.
Of course. Crowley.
Hush.
Uh-huh. It's such a pretty bird.
Nothing more.
Tea. Okay. Dusty feathers and moldy fabric. Moldy fabric's no good. Oh. Usual intimidation tactics? Of course not. Like, it's a nice room, but unfortunately it looks like the fabric... I don't... Okay, so I don't know if those are rips in the fabric or poop stains. And it's just kind of like, ew. Okay. Let's... I feel like being super forward with them is probably not correct either.
No.
That's fair enough. Okay. I mean, it's interesting that he references everything in tarot. Oh, God damn it! Ugh. Everywhere. Like, let's see what... That's fine. I will be patient. Oh, that's cool. Fresh harvest tea. I think all I've had is dry leaf, like, ever. I don't think I've had, like, fresh tea like that. Bad pun. Bad pun. Go home. I hope it burns down while you're not there. Like... Ugh. British side of the family. 2,000 years. 300.
No.
It's not a replica. Really? Like... Are you like... That's interesting. Interesting. Imperialist propaganda. Okay. I'm just gonna stay silent here. Wow.
Hmm.
There's a little bit of confusion here on whether or not he's the appraiser. I'm guessing he is, but like, just because that would fit the story. But there was a little jump there that we're not super clear on. You're the expert. Shut up, you fucking creep. Like, 300 for both? No.
Nevermore.
Really?
Facts.
Look. Okay, well, I guess I fell into that one, but like it's not even like what he called him, it's just the attitude. Yeah, get out. No. Out. That's right. Uh-huh. That's true. Yeah. 100%. Well, like, what's the problem? Okay, so I'm curious about the sickle. Like, do you need the money? I guess. Like, I'm really curious about the sickle. Okay. Yeah. What's the problem? Aw. Let's see here. Dread. Gravity wells also do damage to anybody stuck in them. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh. Like, that's like people who have a really, really strong will, like, that's just kind of how you do. Like, you let them drive, but if it looks like they're gonna crash, then you just gently press the brakes a little bit. What would you like? Let's give you the ring here.
Goodbye.
Yes. Let's definitely... Ha ha ha. Terrible pun is terrible.
Farewell.
Let's just be... Let's not... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, let's not passive-aggressively push them off. Yeah, I'm trying. He shows up everywhere. That's because he's a fucking creep. Like, God. Just, ugh. Gross. Gross, 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 gross. And I totally get that, like, he's supposed to be the antagonist for all of this. But, man, do I want him to go away. Okay, so we can still do that dungeon. There's the mansion. The cafe. Let's see here. Where else? The beach. Has there been... I feel like there's something I'm missing. I'm not sure what or where, but... Okay. Alright. Let's check out the cafe. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fair. No. Uh-huh. Hey. Right. You are full of crap. So full of crap. Ugh. I'll pay. Right. I mean, points to her, but... Like, are you poor high school kid? Is that what's up here? Let's split this. Oh, come on. Like, eat the damn food. Of course. Thanks. Like... Oh, this is painfully awkward. Yeah. Let's go with... let's go with the forward option. Okay. Like, I think one of the things that this game did not, or is not, or has not developed well is, like, there is this unspoken, like, intent, I guess. Like, and maybe that's just, like, the mindset you're supposed to have when you go into, like, dating sim type games. But, like, there's this, I guess, like, unspoken plot device where, like, I guess you're just... I don't know, like, how do I put this in together? It's like you're supposed to just automatically be attracted to every character, and, like, the game proceeds as such under that assumption. And I don't know, it's just sometimes it's kind of like, okay, so yeah, that's fair. What? Oh, it's your stomach. Yeah. Poor college kid. They cook their own food. There you go. Like, yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You just invented cooking. Good job, kiddo. Like, I also wish they would give you a frame of reference for how old your character is, because this is kind of awkward. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Cooking, to use the technical term. How? What? Let me help. Let me... Let me do the research on egg boiling first. Like, okay, huh. Let's wait for them. We'll see. Mm-hmm. Get to class, kiddo. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Bye.
It's like a little stun. You just like... just whip it at their face. Okay, let's see here. Was there anything else out there that we needed to hit up? Let's see what you, sounds like to boil an egg. Did you just put the egg in a pot and, like, leave it on the stove? Kid. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. How? Okay, so now I guess we kind of got to pick which dungeon we're headed to. We crushed out the mall, and I think that's everything here. Let's check out. We do have a good chunk of finance at the moment. Let's check the shop and see if there's anything interesting here. Hello, lady with the plastic smile. I think we're looking okay for the most part. I kind of want to... Let's change outfits, I guess. After we stop over here at El Granero. Let's pick up... What? Opera, ballet, concerts. Let's pick up the concert tickets. And how much money do we have left? Not much. Yeah. So that's fine. Let's then go to the new dungeon. Okay, let's start with you. See where we can get. Fear unidentified.
At least
Okay.
this pays better than being a barista.
Oh. Yuck. Interesting. Oh, you are fast. Yuck. Ah. Interesting weapon. So the weapon... The first slash... Okay, so definitely gonna take some getting used to this. Like, the arc on the first and third slashes are the same, but the little dash in the center is a little different. Oh. Well, that was neat. Let's go see where this goes. Big save. Uh-huh. Single malt scotch. Well, I mean, he was just bitching about that. So we'll pick up that and head on down here. There we go. Got you. Ah! Uh-huh. We'll work our way around here. This is a pretty cool, Oh, no. Can I get up there and get this? This is a pretty cool setting. Let's kick open the safe. Mm-hmm. And down we go. Took a couple of hits there, though. I'm sure we'll find, a better... Uh-huh. That's... Okay. Immediately find somebody new. Brass knucks. Busted... Wow. Oh. Really? Unfortunately, they really, really busted up. And this is a cat. Huh. Let's see here. Okay. That was odd. Just find a cat. That's also a weapon of some kind. Oh, that's a musical note that's going to explode. That's what that is. Ah. I don't know if I got caught in the last one or not. All right. What's going on here? Yeah. No problem. Okay. Sure. We will... Okay. Interesting. Are you a magical cat? Like, do you give us superpowers or something? Are you just like a random atypical cat that happens to turn into a pair of claws? Okay, so there's an ATM. Liquidate or access? Let's go with... let's finish off... Yo! Yep. Punch you through the wall. Seems good. Alright. So... we'll chop that up. Get this. Let's see what's here. And... okay. I don't think even something spawned. That was weird. Yeah. This seems a little cheaty, Hacks. It's nice for sure, like being able to just kind of like stand back and not worry. But yeah, like this is super catchy. Like the soundtrack for this is really good. All right, so we'll pick up these items here and these 2 vaults and pop kick. Dark eyeliner. I wonder who that goes to. We'll pick this up. Yeah. Okay, so VIP past the velvet rope. Just enjoy it. There you go. Do you just sit here? Let's see here. What would you like? I feel like you're probably one of those. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely understandable. So we skip the ATM. We'll jump down and change. Who do we want to get stabbing with? Oh, they're already maxed out. Let's take Rowan. Is 4 the highest you can go in this? Maybe I just haven't hit something yet. Okay. Another hidden area. Kick this open. Chocolate truffles. I mean, that's fair. Yo. Okay. Thankfully, there's a wall there. Get around and up and over. We'll bust this, see if there's anything interesting. We'll head on down, and here comes this. Oh, okay, that's how. Yep. Ow. Okay. Alright, we're getting the hang of it at least. Kind of. Alright. Slowly but surely, we are getting used to what his attacks are. We'll try to do that. Ow. We'll heal up. Try to dodge these lasers. Jeez. Yeah. Okay. Oof. Get the money out of here and pick up this vault. Sun hat. Okay. It's a hat. Alright. Slowly but surely working our way through it. I don't... Yep. And... floor end? Ooh. Sure. Let's go. Venturing into dungeons. Interesting. Let's sing. Okay. That's interesting. What would you like? Probably nothing here. Let's just exit. Like, I don't want to insult you with a gift. The wrong gift. So let's go around and down. Yeah. So we should be able to pick up the next level for him right now. Them? Yes. Yes, it is. This is cute. Let's go with this. Ooh. That's true. This is fun. Ooh. Oh, that'd be really cool, actually. I like when my brain just kind of like has... No. All right. Uh-huh. Woo. Okay. So I'm not 100% sure how the mechanics for that one worked out, but they did. So let's just try to trap you in here. These seem really annoying. We're going to do what we can here. Try to not get caught. Ah! Snapped off by that one. 3. Luckily, like, most of the things thus far that can, like, hit you, like, all of projectiles seem to, like, be counterable or, like, parryable or whatever. Like, you can hit the projectiles that they're firing at you and break them before they smash your face in. So that's a plus. Glittering eyeshadow. Let's keep moving here. Ah! Oh god. So much crap. So let's throw a gravity well here and see if we can try to work our way around this stuff and not get exploded. Okay, it looks like this... Ah. Let's throw a well down and try to not get caught here. Oh, you are just like throwing stuff to the moon. Ah, ah. Maybe. Ah. Woo. Okay. Stop it. No. All right. So we're doing enough, fast enough. As soon as I open my mouth. As soon as I open my mouth, we get exploded. Ooh, knight's armor. Interesting. This looks like the end of this floor. All right, we are making progress. Doing so far. Doing okay. All right, let's change. We've gotten Rowan. We've gotten Sawyer. Let's take 7 next. See where we can get. All right. Woohoo! I think I dodged that. I think I dodged that. Yeah, that's a horrible... Yo, that's a pretty bad setup. I don't... Okay. Yikes. Huh! That was quite a bit of damage there. Okay, let's just take advantage of this, I guess. 3. Did we get it? We got it. All right. 3. All right. And around and down. And let's get you out. Put these stuns in. Try to get this thing before it gets a hold of me again. We'll grab this safe back here. Interesting. A spooky zine. I mean, I don't see how it would be. It's a dungeon full of monsters. Yo! That was my bad. That was not good at all. Yep. Let's try to get these stuns in. Thank God these walls don't, like, explode and try to kill us. We are taking a lot of damage from just, like, extraneous stuff, though. Nope. Totally gonna get exploded there. Oh, well. 1, 2, 3. Well, we will. Let's just make sure to finish what we're doing first. Here, buddy. What do we need? Glue is good. All right, so now we've come to the bar. Like, you are just so negative. Like, what would you like? I mean, we went to one once. Let's go. All right. Mm-hmm. Cool. Let's see here. Let's go with it. Yep. Beatdowns. You got it. Woohoo! Uh-huh. So he is very stereotypically Asian in that, you know, there's got to be a point. Like, there's got to be, yikes. There's got to be like a, practical. That's the word I'm looking for here. There's got to be a practical reason for doing things. Ah, no! Woohoo! I just like sat in all of that, and luckily that T on the ground saved us from it being a complete disaster there, and just like getting one shot. Get out of there! Roll, roll, roll! All right. Woo! Snap, snap! Let's get through it. Get this cannon down. There we go. Good. Glad you're having fun. I like stabbing things. Storm Zine. That's neat. Okay. We're doing pretty good here. Like, this is one of the longer runs I've had through a new dungeon. So we've got you maxed. And let's pick up this friend and stab our way through. Ow. Like, he stabs much faster, which is good. But, yikes. Okay. Takes a little getting used to. Let's see here. Billiards. Mm-hmm. What's wrong here? I guess. A mace instead of a cue. That's croquet, bud. Mm-hmm. That's true. Let's give him the bourbon, because I think that's going to push this to where we need to. Life gives us monsters, we make Monster Aid. Sure. Let's not actually drink the monsters. That was super awkward, buddy. Like, I get what you were going for, but I think you're going to get a failing grade on that one. Pew pew. Oh, I think I took that one to the face. Oh, well. Okay, let's check our messages here real quick. What? Okay, hold on. It's been cool, not cozy. I saw this poster for a chronosite. Okay. Sure. Why don't you come over? Sweet. I'm also glad this game doesn't time you on things. Like, the fact that it doesn't have, like, a time component is really good. Because if I had to, like, actually manage my time between all the things you commit to and the dungeon and everything else, like, I think this would be really, really hard. Like, I would be disappointing people left and right with, like, the number of commitments and my ability to time manage or inability in this game. Yikes. Okay, so I think we're just going to blow this here. Ah, damn. There's the floor down. Let's go, because we are starting to worry about health here. And we haven't found an exit either, which is a thing. Like, this one just kind of seems to... Okay, so there's the exit. If we want it. These are getting harder now. We haven't hit a boss yet either, which has been a thing. Yeah! Woohoo! Ow! Ah! No! Okay, we got some steel. Ah! More steel. We took a ton of damage on this encounter, though. Yikes. I mean, this one is just like really well placed in a corner. It's very hard to get a hold of it. Okay, so we have a little event here. Let's check out the VIP lounge.
Right.
Right. Oh. You sound like your father. Like. Uh-huh. Sure. Yeah, let's keep moving. Just, that was super snotty. Like, let people like what they like. That wasn't excellent. Ah! So we'll come around here. We'll poke this out. Try to poke these out. Luckily, he hits fast enough that we don't have to really worry about them being able to wind up and shoot us too much. That was neat. So I don't know why his special weapon is a hammer? Like damn. I feel like I may have missed something somewhere. Okay, so this next one's gonna hurt. Ah, crap. Well, I mean, at least we can do that. Sweet. I mean, that's a little bit of free extra damage as we get into this. We're just gonna, like, try to use this corner to our advantage. Yep. All right, so far so good. Let's get another one in. Okay. Okay, so let's just, yeah. Sweet. We can hit them through the wall, and that's just what we're gonna do. All right. So that clears up a lot of that. We're just trying... damn it! Trying to not get overwhelmed. Okay, so secret tunnel here. We'll head through that real quick. Uh-ohs. Like... Oh, man. I guess they can't see us behind the wall. I mean, I'll take it. All right. Dodge out. Dodge out. Woohoo! We're getting through it. All right. So let's see what's here. Futurist recipe. I swear to God, I thought that said fursuit for a moment, and I was just going to be like, okay, I guess that's the route we're going for this game. What the hell? Oh, that was my bad. Like, I guess that is exactly where I left them, but... damn. Oh, that was bad. I rolled right into that. So let's get around here and try to... get through this with as little damage as... No! Possible. 3. Like, I cannot get a... Get a good, Woohoo! Okay. Like, figuring out how to dodge properly or parry or whatever it is you're supposed to be doing with this unit or this character is extremely difficult. Oh, noes. Okay, we picked up the glass, but the game, like, had a moment there where it kind of looked like it was, trying to freeze, and that wasn't great. So we're going to stab through the wall here. Like, no reason not to use the environment to our advantage as we get just shot from every possible direction. Ow! So we're going to have to heal here. Let's... no! Man, those corners are tight. Like, that's fine. Like, we'll bust through you and just get around and down, I guess. Let's see what this save has. It's got some glue. That's good. And we're going to heal up. We are super low on heals, but we got... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn.
Ah. Oh, wow. I thought I was out of that. That's unfortunate. Ah. Yikes. Ah. Die. Yeah, I think this is going to be the end of this run. We are just not doing well here. Ha 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 ha. I see you. I see what you're trying to do. None of that, please. 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna... Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Well, we got as far as we could. We'll pick up some levels here. Got a lot of enemies down and a fair amount of XP. So we made it to 26. That's a good sign. 4 hangouts, a bunch of vaults, and a ton of enemies. Not too bad. So we did pretty well, and we did get all of our affections maxed out. Okay. Let's go. Today's my birthday. At least I'm on an adventure. Mm-hmm. That's fair. Aww. That's sweet. Mm-hmm. Let's see who's at the door.
Hi, cuz.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Hey.
I heard there might be cake.
There is cake. She likes cake.
Huh?
Aww. This is sweet. Oh no. Did she vandalize some, like, super well-known, like, landmark in my honor? Okay. Use a weapon friend to cut the cake.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Let's do this. Okay. Geometry. That's cute. Good job. And now you're just covered in my birthday cream. That's...
Huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's actually really true. Like, things that are really saccharine, like, just make you want that counterbalance to it. Like, especially with vanilla. I will say, like, there's a place near me that makes an excellent Kentucky bourbon vanilla milkshake, and we've tried to replicate it a number of times to absolutely no success. It's really unfortunate. We should probably get the recipe sometime. All right. Let's see here. Aw. That's sweet. I love it. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Nah.
No. Fuck that. I know who you really are. This is worth a shit ton. Huh? Okay.
Ah.
And you got me a phoenix cap. That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I almost went with socks or a whetstone. Yeesh. Uh-huh. Okay. This has been a pretty cute interaction. Like, it definitely had the potential to be super awkward. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Ah.
mm-hmm. That's why they're called secrets, yo. Okay, now what? Oh, 7's on his way. Sweet. Let's just breathe. Uh-huh. Oh. Wait, what? Did you accidentally just, like, give yourself a panic attack and pass out? Yo. Sorry. That's bullshit. You judge everything that you fucking come across. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's... Uh-huh. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. Uh-huh. Well. Doll. Cute. Thank you. Let's see here. Chronocyte won a bunch of awards. Sure. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Wait, invent new secrets? That's not how this goes. Yeah. That's neat. Mm-hmm. Maybe you should trip her first. Let's go for it. I guess, I mean, like, he's come over. You're sitting together watching whatever this is. He's going to take the lead. There's more than 6 bullet holes. Somehow she had time to reload. Unless... Mm-hmm. The detective's assistant is short-lived and dies under mysterious circumstances. Wait. Mm-hmm. Gee, it's you. I'm the garrote. Woohoo. No, I'm a garrote. There's only room for... Wow, this is cheesy. Okay, so let's see here. You can do more damage or target enemies with the lowest health. You're really good in AoE situations. But let's just take the extra damage. Uh-huh. This might be a little weird. He's got the blushing, though. Let's go with a more... His hand's kind of fuck... Nope. Oh, okay. Do. Interesting. Okay. I don't have any gifts that really appropriate here. Mm-hmm. You can stay if you want. Okay, that's fair. Little too aggressive, I guess. Uh-huh. Aw. I'm here for you.
Later.
Let's go. Few ingots of steel. Huh. Wonder who that's from. Creep. Is it from the creep? I swear to God. Okay. So now let's check out the crafting table. Let's go with... So which things are the gifts and which things... Let's make the gifts. Shuffles, the plant, the eyeliner, the glitter eyeshadow, dark eyeliner. That's, I feel like that's a Rowan thing. Let's make the scotch. And what else can we make here? Oh, this is stuff we've already made. Okay, so this potted plant's the last thing. Let's go with the Wanderer, the Knight Armor. Ooh, that needs glue. Okay, so we're going to go get some glue. And we should definitely make the zines. So we need steel. Okay, first things first, I guess. Let's check our phone, which is blowing up. Holy God, 8 messages? Yikes. Okay. Oh, cute. Uh-huh. No, it's not that strange. Do we want to be forward about it or coy? Let's go with this. Okay, so yeah, their insecurities are starting to manifest a little bit there. So that isn't functional. Wait, didn't your mom just pass away? Oh, moon. Ugh. Too much time with the moon. Let's get some sun. Sure, let's see how this goes. Okay. Huh. Oh, kid. Jeez. It'll be fine. Yikes. Oh, you're just gonna invite yourself over. Okay. I guess. Like, I feel like there was a conversation there that should have happened. And let's go simple for your sake, kid. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wait, why are you melting the butter in a pan? TBS peaches? What? Oh my god. Tablespoon. It is a tablespoon. No, that's not the same, because that's not a measurement. Big spoon, it's not a measurement. Ugh. Yes. Yes, I am definitely not. No, it's not a secret. I am not secretly judging you. I am openly judging you. Like. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What? Can I cut the bread and the cheese? Let's... Okay, let's... Little bit. But you are good at killing monsters. And... Put it in the pan. I did. No. Uh-huh. I did not graduate. Is the baby burning? Yep.
Aww.
I did a good job. It's okay. Just try again. Really? Now you're just gonna get discouraged about it? Okay. Medium heat. One more time, kiddo. There you go. Mm-hmm. There we go. Now we did it. Throws faster or... That seems okay. But I think I just want to throw faster. Like, the throws for him, them, they're... The glaive throws with them. Their glaive... How do I sentence this? Their glaive throws seem much better than, like, their actual slashes, so... Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good job, kid. Mm-hmm. Yes, this is how cooking works. Yeah, I doubt that. Not the way these things are going. Let's give you... I don't think I have anything for you. I don't have any just, like, generic food. No gift. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. No, don't say that. Let's go... Where? Side of the mall. I don't understand how those two are opposites, but sure. Later. Mm-hmm. Just gonna run to the mall with a bunch of cheese in your backpack. That can only end well. Okay. What's up, kid? Yeah, good food will do that. No, let's... Mm-hmm. Glad you liked it. Let's just be straightforward. Uh-huh. They made breakfast. Okay. Good job. Haha. Congratulations, you did it. Yay. And with the sunglasses. Okay. Let's see here. That's a lot of... Yo, okay. It's too much work, you know? Avoiding vamp hunters, the club. Sure. Yeah, boy. Oh, wait. There's more messages there. Uh-huh. Yep. Let's see here. New mural. Sure. Is it illegal? Maybe. Sure, let's go. Midnight at the museum. What are we doing at the museum? Okay. Let's see here. Aww. Let's be straight with him. I will. Yep. Aww. Cute. Let's clear this one. Office and guard. Let's go. What else? I think that's almost everybody. And let's see what Mom has to say. A lot of messages here while we were passed out, I guess. Something called Blade Generation everywhere. What is it? Then don't tell me. I like how your options here are so limited. It's just like, what is it? Unless it's a sex thing, then don't tell me. Let's go with, wait. It's a band. Like, okay. Uh-huh. You have the power of the internet in your hand. Like, maybe search engines aren't a thing in this universe. I don't know. Let's see. Uh-huh. But, or something. I guess it's also your birthday or something. Like, I just want to stop responding to them. And I know I've said that before. Like, I really, really should just, like, put them on block. Let's see what happens if we start doing that. Just leave them on read. Okay. Let's see here. But that doesn't progress the story. I'm going to prioritize the story of this game. Like, I'm really curious where this goes. You're a liar. Yes. Quit being a creep. Go away. Okay. Ugh. This seems like a trap. This is a trap. What did I need to make the next zine? Storms. Oh, I can make that. Sweet. And the spooky required more steel. Okay, so that one we are short on. Let's see what the storm does. This one seems neat. So let's go. And we are unfortunately reaching close to the end of our time here today. But this has been a lot of fun. And I think this is actually just a good place to pause and call it a day. In any case, thank you for hanging out with me. My name is Raven. This has been Boyfriend Dungeon. If you enjoyed hanging out and watching, please be sure to do Please be sure to do the like, share, subscribe, and follow thing. And you can check out the links below to help support me. Our current stream schedule is Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Eastern. We're kind of bouncing between games because we've had one of them, unfortunately, I don't know, just like memory leak itself to death, maybe? I don't know what's going on with it. But right now, we're playing Boyfriend Dungeon, Pokemon Unite. We're going to try to get Aria Chronicle back online. But if not, we'll be picking up something else. So keep an eye out for that. You can also find my replays both here on Twitch and over on YouTube. Just search for Raven1841. And I believe that is everything. So, thank you again, and we will see everybody later tonight.